Bienvenido, welcome. I'm Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm a little later than usual. I was trying to connect, but for some reason, YouTube really, I think it was Streamlabs really didn't want to connect to YouTube for some reason. I was like, okay. So I actually had to reset my computer. I did like multiple different things, but I ended up having to reset my computer and make a new stream. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. Man, thank you guys so much for your patience for me to actually start streaming. How are you guys all doing? Like I said, I'm going to continue doing this, it's funny because it was supposed to be a Monday thing. I was supposed to only talk about my game a little bit, and it ended up becoming a Monday, Tuesday, and now Wednesday thing, which we will finish it today. I'm like 100, I'm pretty sure we're gonna finish today. It's like we already did the flats, which usually take the longest. I feel no, that's a lie. I think the part that takes the longest, at least for me, is actually designing it. That's probably the part that takes the longest. But now we have the flats. Flats are good. They're done. We don't have to worry about those, which is always nice. Oh my god, it's so nice. When you get the flats done, you're like, okay, it's good. I don't have to worry. So let's do that. Let's actually start going in and start doodling or whatever, and anyone who's watching this later and who's not sure who I am Oni Boi. Like I said, Oni Boi, your favorite hobby tourist. And this little guy over here, that is Ghost Head. He is the artist. He does all the art. I do all the talking. We share the same body, and I like it like that, where it's like kind of like separate. I think it's kind of fun that way. But okay, so if you're curious what this is Pasteleon, and then this little guy down here, that one's Furbit. So both of them are characters from a game I'm working on. It's an action adventure game heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. You go island to island, helping people and creatures. Hey, welcome in Banana Bro VR 788. Oh, also hello Ravens Y2D7W. And Stella, you also got in. Also, always a pleasure to see you. No clips through the wall, T-posing. Hey. Yeah, wait, what do you mean no clips through the wall? I don't get what you mean. No clips through the wall. Well, yeah, hopefully I won't. When my game actually starts coming out, you don't clip through the wall. That would be nice. But no, I do. Oh, what am I doing? Hello, Neo. Welcome in. I phased through the wall. You did. Ooh, scary. Hopefully you don't get stuck in between. Banana Bro, I am just doing a doodle for like these characters of a game that I'm working on. It's imagine, I don't know if you've ever seen it before, like me talking about my game or showing my game. It's pretty much imagine like Kingdom Hearts or Zelda mixed with Pokemon, but don't throw them in the Caribbean. That's like the whole thing. Like you play as an Ishi, which is like this character is chosen to be special. Like you chose to be loved by Oris, which are these little creatures. These guys are like spirits. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. I love Pokemon. I do too. I mean, obviously I was inspired by Pokemon. It's funny because I thought of this concept years ago. I was like a kid. I think it was when Black and White came out. As soon as they did Pokemon, Unova based in the US, I was like, wait, hold up. They could do Pokemon outside of Japan. I was like, that's really cool. And then I'm Cuban. Well, my parents are Cuban. I was born in the US, but Cuban, I have Cuban culture. And I was like, that'd be really cool to see, like a Monster Tamer game, but based on Caribbean stories. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making a game based on Caribbean stories. A friend-shaped bread. Yes, it is a friend-shaped bread. It is a pastry lion. And that's like one of the things about it. It's like that I have in like the story that it's like warm. Whenever you touch, it's very warm and it's very protective. And like I'm like, I like collecting Pokemon cards. I actually have some too. I collected more when I was younger. Now I don't really collect it too much, just because it is kind of expensive, to be honest. It is one of those things, but I do like it, and I also have some, and I like playing games more so than collecting. I'm more of a player. I like to play games very much. Do you have the pocket one? The TCG pocket game. I like that game. That's really fun. Where was it? Okay. And then I just want to make sure. Yes, we have all the flats. Yes, I only really. Yeah, I like that game a lot. It's pretty fun. So like I said, I am more of a person. I love playing the games, not so much a collector. I know some people, they collect the cards, but they don't play the game. I'm the opposite. I'm like, I want to play the game. I don't really care too much about collecting the cards, you know? So this, like I said, this is kind of like that. If you like Pokemon, you probably like this. I like that one Pokemon tag Pokemon. Which one's a Pokemon tag? Are you talking about the TCG, right? Okay, I was like, wait, I haven't heard about Pokemon tag. That sounds awesome. Right? Like, I think that would be cool, Pokemon tag. Like I imagine like something like a bracelet or something, and you have to like run over and tag somebody. That'd be really cool. It has like, I don't know how you relate that with Pokemon, but it sounds cool to me. Either way, we were doing this. I was doing this doodle, like I said. Like I said, this one, his name is Pasteleon. He's like a fully evolved creature. This one is fur, but it's more like a baby. They are both pretty big. I guess like a human would be about like yay high. To the ground to here. And there is a human, if you're curious, if you're in the vertical, the one in the middle, that is a human right there, the little thing. Or if you're in the horizontal, it's over here. Yeah, there's like a Pokemon Unite where you are Pokemon and you defend or something. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Ooh, and Ravens, you also have Pokemon. Nice. I like playing Pokemon too. I like Pokemon ZA. I've been into that one. But no, the one you're talking about is more like a MOBA. Banana, you're talking about the MOBA one, right? I am planning on doing some art of my creature catcher and design posters. Oh, and a card game to sell for my Forgeable project. That sounds really cool. I do have some concepts for like a TCG for Ori's, but I also have, like, if you go on my website, I have some like merchandise that I've made already, like coins and stuff. So if you want, I have some like early prototypes. I sell them on my website. I have early prototypes of the coins, and I have stickers too. And there's more creatures if you want to see them there too. Here, I'll do the command just so you can see the website. The looking creature reminds me of a pizza. No, it's not a pizza. It is jelly. The inside is supposed to be, the red part is jelly. But it is a pastry. It's supposed to be a guava pastry, to be a little more specific. But I do see what you mean. Hopefully we can make it look less pizza-like and more jelly-like. You know? Let's see. I'm going to do, so you can see the socials. Socials. But how are you guys doing? I hope you guys like it. It's just the colors. No, I know. I mean, like, for me, it's the reason I chose those colors because like it is very Cuban with it being a guava pastry. In game, it will have different colors. They won't all be the same color. You can make it shiny or something though, or see-through. Yeah, no, I mean, like, this is just flat. I haven't actually done any tones, anything like that. We're still early in the drawing. You know, we're just about we're just talking right now. But we will get into that right now, as I said. But actually, you have a point, though, about it being translucent. I should give it a little bit of more, like, to make it look a little more translucent. Okay, well, it looks really good. Oh, thank you so much, Banana Bro. I love your art. You're very sweet, Raven. That's very kind of you. Okay, let's start. Wait, oops, sorry. I made that one. You guys. I'm supposed to keep you guys. I usually try to keep you guys at the same, where is it? Because like what I draw on is not what you guys see. Wait. You guys tell me where it looks okay. I think around here, right? You guys should be able to see it. I hope. Yes, I think so. Okay. Then what I see is a little different. I like to zoom in and out a lot. Actually, yeah, okay. But yeah, I zoom in and out a lot. But you actually did give me an idea, Banana Bro, since you said to look a little more translucent. let's do that. I'm gonna add some like what's it called? Like little lines. You know what I'm saying? You see like around like the leg right here. I add a little bit of lines there. Let's add some stuff just so you can kind of like imagine like you're seeing underneath. And then we'll actually start coloring. And the player character for my creature catcher projects are named Sal and Saku. Sal is the main character and Saku is a female. Oh, that's very cool. Now in my game, they'll be customized. Every character will be customizable. The character I have is an example, which that one, her name is Sunny, but she's just gonna be an NPC in the actual finished version. What is their names? The lion, that one's Pastry. It's like pastry lion. And then the dog, that one's Fervent. You know, so hopefully people like that. That is like I'm aiming for. Or I could show you. I don't know if you guys could see it. If you want to see. Oops. Here, I'll make this bigger for you guys, just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you're in the vertical or here. This girl. Here, I did on the I'll show it big on the vertical just for a moment, and I want to show it big on the horizontal. See this girl. This is one of the NPCs in the game. In the demo version, she'll be like what you play as, but in the finished version, she's going to be an NPC. So she's one of the Ishi. She's like imagine when you start the game, she's like a year ahead of you. Like she's already been an Ishi for about a year. Ishis are I guess like in like Pokemon terms, the Pokemon trainer. But everyone has Oris in this world. It's just like the Ishi are dedicated to helping others, and Oris love them. They're like attracted to them. But yeah, this is an example of the character, and you have Honey Magic, which is with the little guy. The little guy's name, well, there's different ones, but their species are called Arome. They are not, the creatures that they're not, they're slightly different. They're not Oris, but their whole thing is that they're like these, kind of like these little pots that are connected to the other plane or whatever. I know there's like a bunch of backstory to this. Well, hopefully you guys like all that lore stuff. Because my game will have a lot. Because like I said, this is heavily inspired by Caribbean mythology. And a lot, like I've said, I tried little bits. Like it's not like heavy. Like it's not like one-to-one. I don't want to do one-to-one because a lot of those stories are a little intense. But I want it where it's like, oh, okay, it's like it's enough that I want people to be curious and look into it themselves. Like, oh, I wonder what this is based on. And then they go into searching their own stuff, which I hope that's the direction people go with. Okay, I know I keep going away from the drawing. About to play Roblox. Ooh, I hope you have fun playing Roblox. I have never, no, that's a lie. I was about to say I've never played, but I have tried it. It's not for me, but I do see why people like it. I tend to like more, I guess like where stories are like very much led on. Hey, welcome in, Nova. Great to see you again. I know where I was gonna do this. I've just been talking this whole time. I haven't done anything, believe it or not. No, you definitely believe it. You're like, this guy only talks. He never even draws anything. Okay, so let's do the tones first. And then let's go with multiply. And then let's sing about like a 50? About like a 50%? What do you guys think? I think 50% is okay. Maybe let's do it a little darker even. Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna play 99 Nights. Forest, bye. No, have a wonderful day, Raven. Thank you for hanging out for a bit. Have fun. Actually, it's funny because my daughter Bingo, she's a big fan of that game. She doesn't play it, but like she watches what's it called, like streamers who play it, or YouTube. Well, I mean like streamers in general. She'll watch like some like what's it called, like YouTubers and stuff. She likes it though. She thinks it's really cool. She is on the younger side, so she's not allowed to play those games yet. All right, let's see. Yeah, it's all right. It's like it's getting like obviously we're just getting started. All right. So how are you guys doing? I'm assuming you guys like art if you're in here. You know, do you guys do art yourself? Because if you do, I would love you guys to join the Discord. I love seeing other people's art. That is like one of those big things. I love being around people who are passionate, especially about art. You know, that's like a lot of, if you notice, Stella earlier was talking about her project, Forgeables, which I think is really cool. She always shares her art. Let's see. She always like sharing her cool pieces in the Discord. Ooh, okay. Well, yeah, it's all right. I'll fix that like this. I think something like that. I feel like it's not looking terrible. Obviously, we just started. But it's already getting a very different look to it. Yeah, right? It's starting to get that look. But yeah, so let's keep doing these. Ooh, okay. I'm going to send the work in progress, the world map for my project. Hey, yes, I would love to see that. I think that's gonna be cool. So like I know you've talked about it, how it's based on like the world tree and Norse mythology and stuff like that. And I was like, that's really cool. So I'm curious what direction you're going with the map. With mine is like I said, multiple islands. So and then like there are other worlds too. It's called the Zemi Zone in my game. We're gonna do like some like what's it called? Reducing, you know, subtracting. So don't worry. Yeah, okay. So right now I like, you know, do all the additive stuff, and then I start subtracting a little bit. And let's do this guy. Like I think the lion, like, you know, Pasteleon is looking all right. Right? Or am I crazy for thinking he looks all right? Oh, he needs the underbelly too. Yeah, okay. And then let's start doing this. There we go. And it's funny because since he's white, it looks very intense. No, the world tree is where the Forgeables are born, but I didn't add the forge tree yet. Okay. So it's not gonna be in there yet, which is okay. I mean, that's fine. I'm just curious, how prominent is this tree? Is it like a humongous tree in the middle of the world where it reaches out and like maybe the what's it called? The roots separating different biomes, something like that? Or what? Like what's the direction you're going with this? Because I'm curious. I would love to know. Obviously. Like I mentioned many times, I'm in love with being around people who are passionate people are so good. I'm like what's it called? Like well, I guess like a fiend or something, like a vampire, or like absorbing people's passion to fuel my own. But no, yeah, I don't like that. I was gonna put like a shadow in the mouth, but I didn't like how that looked. I think it's okay like this. What do you think? No. Hold up. Let's do. No. I'm like looking where to add the shadows. Okay, I think around here, and then let's actually blend them a little bit. It's sent. Okay. Oh, you know, I could check that. I don't mind, since we are just doodling. I don't mind doing a quick look. And if other people want to see it, you could also check it out in the Discord. Ooh, I like this. So wait. So you don't have a placement where the tree would be, right? It's not in like the middle or anything like that. So what are the different like places, like the yellow building or the cyan building? What are those? Like, are those like towns, like representation of towns? Or no, because you do have the little huts. I'm curious, like what direction are you going with this town? Or like this area? How big is this area? Is this like a huge area, or is this more of like a small area? Because if the towns are like, what's it called? Not the towns, the buildings. If those are like just like a representation of a whole village, that's like one thing, or is it just like literally, I don't know, like 4 buildings next to each other? The color buildings are the gyms. Oh, okay, 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 okay. I get you. I get you. So okay, so it is like it is a lot more like Pokemon is. That's cool though. So those are gonna be the gyms, and you don't have as many types as Pokemon, right? Thinking about it, you did tell me you had way less. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's blend this. If you haven't noticed, I'm like blending it a little bit. Obviously, we'll do a little more detail later. I just want to get it down. Yeah, look at that. It's already looking so different. As soon as you start blending it, it changes the look to it. It gets like a lot softer. At least I feel. Yeah, 13. Okay, so you have 13 types. See, I have way less. I literally have 5 types in my game. Well, because my game's also an action adventure game, so it's very different. You know, where like turn-based, I feel you have more time to think. I think that's where a lot of people have, with Pokemon ZA, they've been a little like, what is going on? This game's so different. It's like, yeah, because it's an action game. It's not turn-based at all. So I feel like a lot of people have been like feeling a little weird about it. Where Pokemon who used to be good or terrible in this setting, in the Pokemon ZA setting. There we go. Look at this. I feel like he's starting to look pretty good. Or they're starting to look good in general. Yeah, look at that. It's not too bad. Well, let's keep working on it. Get like, what's it called? The finger one. And then like actually start adding like a little bit more. It's just like more in general. Okay, let's do this. So like do like a little, almost like a little scuffs. I don't know. I guess you can't really tell at the distance you guys can see. But believe me, there are little scuffs. Okay, let's do a little more. Yeah, okay. So I'm kind of like giving like texture to it, to the shadows. So especially the white one on this one, you know, the fur bit. It would definitely not be able to tell as much. Let's just erase a little bit there. Yeah, clean it up a little bit. Oh no, hold on. Clean that. Okay. Then I guess it's more like that, like a, yeah, okay, that's gonna be good. And then clean that up, not clean it, but like spread it a little bit, like make it a little more textured. There we go, look at that. We're giving a little more texture to this guy. Yeah, okay. And then a little bit over here, just like it should have a little more shadow there. I feel like we could erase this though. Let's just blur it a little bit. Okay. I feel like Furbit is okay for now. Then let's actually go into Pastry Leon. Right? The Pastry Lion. Which I feel like a lot of people like him. A lot of people who see him, they're like, oh, he's so cool. You know, like someone was telling me yesterday that they wanted to take a bite out of him. I was like, no. I was like, you'd break your teeth. This guy's hard to steal. Like, yes, he is like supposed to be like smell like bread, and he's very like soft and like not soft, like I guess like soft to the touch. Like if you squeeze him, he would press in a little bit. But he's like, if you actually tried to bite him, it would be very hard. That's like kind of his thing, as they're not actual animals. They are more like spirits. They are able to keep physical forms because of their Ishi. You know, their trainer. Think of it that way. Not really a trainer in my game. It's more of like a partner in a sense. So hopefully people like that. Like I said, you're not actually a trainer. That's one of those things I feel a lot of people will feel it's a little weird. I've spoken to some people like, oh, that's really weird that you're not their trainer. I'm like, no, you're not. You're literally more of like their friend. And to go on adventures, you actually ask them to go on adventures with you. And they can't say no. Like they might be busy. They're like, you try to, oh, let's go on an adventure. Like, no, sorry, my man, I'm busy. Like I am doing something. I'm going to be in town or something. I'm like, oh, okay. Let's fix that. Ooh, okay, let's drag that in a little bit. Oh, I'm liking this already, right? I feel like it's not too bad. Well, let's add, what's it called? Let's do this. I'm gonna add some shadows down here. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Yes, okay, I'm liking the direction this one. What do you guys think? Nope, no, wrong. Wrong blend. There we go, okay. And then I think I'm looking at this. It's looking okay. Oh, you know what's missing? This bread. I didn't add any shadows to this. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, there's something wrong with this bread. No, wait, hold up. Shadows would be on the bottom of the bread. Right, there we go. And like, it's funny. I'm saying it's a bread, but it's not a bread. It's treated like bread, but it's not. It's super hard if you actually tried to bite it. There we go. I like that. Right? I think it's okay. And then let's add, I just realized this will need a little bit of shadow. Just a little bit. Because it is there is like a little tiny bit of shadow. Oops. Oh, thinking about it, this should be shadowed too, like slightly. It shouldn't look that shadowed, but it look a little shadowed, right? Thinking something like this. Yeah, and then let's actually blend that. Right? Just because like I think like a jello behind a jello would kind of have like this like kind of look, like a double look to it. And I'm not sure if that reads well. I'm like looking at it and I don't think it reads as well as I hoped. Yeah, let me fix that. Because I'm looking at it and like, what do you, let me see. I think it's okay. Like it doesn't read as nicely as I hope. Like I'm looking at it, I'm like, not my favorite. Let's see. I'm trying to blend it. I'm trying to see like where it looks okay. I feel like I could have done it better, but I'm not sure how to do it. Like how to make it look better. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, it looks okay, but I feel like it still could be better. You know? Maybe I should look at a reference. I should probably look at a reference just to see like a jello or something. Jello. Let's look for some reference. Jello. Drawing. Like a drawing of jello. I'm trying to think. Or let me see. Interesting. They don't really, well, obviously I don't see any double jello, you know what I mean? Made the forage tree and started drawing its mini forage tree roots. Oh, okay. Looking forward to seeing that one. When you post it, hopefully it'll look cool. I mean, I know it'll look cool. I'm assuming it will be, better get said. Yeah, I feel like, it seems almost like I should go the different direction with this. You know, like the actual jello part usually looks very different. That's, I almost like feel like, what could I do to really get, it feels like the bottom is usually the lightest part, you know? So we'll do the lights right now anyways. But it almost seems like it's the opposite. I guess we're gonna do that. We're gonna try the opposite, I guess? It just seems so counterintuitive. But like when I look at it, jello glows. You know what I'm talking about? Like jello has like this weird glow to it. So I guess we had to play with that. Let's see. Because I never like thought about it that jello would have a different property. It's not you know, it's not normal, it's translucent. So let's do that. Like erase this, I guess. And then from what I saw, the darkest spots are usually the top areas. Interesting. So let's try that, how that looks. You know? So it's like this kind of. Or no, let's do it again. So it's like the darkest spots would be in the top. And then it would be like a little tiny thin part. That's okay. That's like still what's it called? Like the base color. Hey, I'm like looking. I'm like, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I don't ruin it by trying this. I mean, it looks fine in the drawing. I was looking at the reference. Like someone just like do like a Jello dessert. I was like, okay, I will try my best to make it look more gelatin-like. You know? Oh no, actually I should have given a little more leeway on the top. There we go. Yeah, and then obviously we'll blend this too. So the top, I mean that one was okay actually. It's funny because like I did it where it was dark on that one. Dark over here. So yeah, like the top is darker for this one, I guess. This is the way they show it. So let's keep trying that, and then we're gonna blend it a little bit just so it's not so harsh. I mean, it looks interesting, not gonna lie. So let's do that. And then I get, oh, actually, hold up. This one, let's fix that one a little bit. Oops. Go back. Okay. And I guess do this guy, right? That's interesting. I feel like it's hopefully it reads well when we're done with it. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with that direction, and then let's start blending. See how this starts looking. You know? Okay. I mean, it's actually not terrible looking. It's like kind of interesting. It does have like a weird look to it. Let's blend. Okay, start blending this one. And then obviously we need the highlights too, so we won't forget that. Okay, let's do that. And then, yeah, okay. I kind of see what it is. It's getting like this interesting feel to it. Right? Like it's not like straight up, like it doesn't look like Jello, but it does feel different. Yeah. I'm like looking at it, it's interesting. I guess like this. Okay, and then like blend it again. Okay. All right. There's I'm really not. Oh, I don't know. I will see after I add the shade to it, I guess. Because I'm like not super happy with the direction. We will see though. We will see. So let's do an overlay layer. See, I like to do overlays, and then we're gonna do like an orangish yellow, white. And then let's start doing the overlay, right? Okay, let's do that. Or like let's start with Furbit, just because he's like right there, and he's gonna be like super fast. Oops. Well, can I even tell on my side? Let's see. Can you guys even see that? I guess you can. You could see it on your end. I was like looking on mine, not as much. I was like, is that even like doing anything? It is doing stuff. Now that I look at it, it is changing the color a bit. Yes, okay, and then we'll blend this. Yeah, let's blend it a little bit, Oh, and then like this one, I'll probably smudge it instead of blend. So let's smudge that one. How's that look? It looks all right. Not like, okay, let's blend this part. Now I'm gonna keep the edges. I kind of like those edges that I gave it. It's like interesting. Okay, then let's go into you. Yeah, let's do that. Obviously, we still have to do. We still gotta make what's it called? The highlight. These are like the not like straight up highlights, but they are kind of highlights. Like later we're gonna add the white highlights. These are like the first layer of highlights. Oops. You went into the dark, so I didn't want you to go in the dark. Yeah, okay. And then obviously we still gotta blend this. Still not there, hold up. So we were gonna go into this guy. I feel like is not terrible looking, right? Like I'm looking at him at a distance, and I'm kind of seeing the direction. All right, he's getting there. He's starting to look decent, halfway decent. Right? Yeah, okay. And then let's do you. And then I guess this cheek. Just like I feel like this cheek is just like a good cheek. Oh yeah, it looks good. And then do that one. We'll blend these obviously. I just want I get a little bit of like a oh yeah, I like this so much. He's looking so fun. At least for me. I don't know about you guys. But I am enjoying him. Wait. Let's do about like here. Yeah, okay. Is that looking good? I'm like looking at the bread. It looks interesting. Yeah, we'll blend it. Add a little bit of highlight over there, a little bit over there. Oh, it gets like over here around the mouth too. Yes. Okay. Then over here in the paws, like the back paws. We already did the front paws. A little bit of there. And then over here, look at this. Oh. I went too far. Yeah, I'm just doing that. Oh yeah, I like this. And then a little bit over here. What do you guys think so far? I feel like it's not bad. Obviously I gotta blend it. Or I don't have to, but I want to blend it. Oh yeah, okay, this is already looking so much better. At least for me. I don't know about you. Right? I'm like, because I have to like look at multiple screens just to make sure it's looking the direction I want. Yeah, okay. And then blend these up. Because some parts I actually don't mind them being a little sharp. You know, like some parts look, I think they look cute sharp. But then other parts, I feel like they have to be soft. And then, oh, and I forgot the ears. I should have added to the ears. We're going to do that in a moment. Okay, let's do that. And then the bread, I'm going to definitely blend that. Because it looks really bright orange for me. I don't know why. But, okay, let's do that. Add a little bit of here. Ooh, there we go. And on the paws. Yeah, okay, the paws. A little bit over there. And then let's fix these ears. I was like looking at the ears. I did not. That's what I wanted. Or I think something like that, right? I think that is. I'm like looking at them. Are they okay? They look interesting. I feel like that's okay. I feel like, yeah, because it is like it has like a glow, right? We're giving this like a unique glow to them. So they're like there's like an almost an underlight to them. So like we're giving like an underglow kind of effect. Yeah, and we're gonna blend this obviously. Don't worry. We will be blending this. Okay, and then let's go into this. Start blending. Oh yeah, this. It's funny because like I was skeptical about this, but now that we started doing it, I kind of like it. I like the direction of this, the jam, right? Like this, like it does feel like jam a little bit now that I look at it again. And we're not even done. We're still. I was looking at it again. We still need to do the underglow for this one. We need the underglow over here. Oh, what am I doing? I was like, why does that look odd to me? Fix that because I picked the wrong brush. Not like that I need a specific brush, but it looks so different when you have the right brush. Okay, let's do that. And then a little the underglow thing. I really like this underglow. It's really interesting looking to me. And boom. Okay. Mix that. Mix these. Oh yeah. Then let's mix these a little bit up. Yeah, okay. This looks so different. Like it looks different. And like when I look at it, the jelly looks like it's glowing. Then let's add another layer. We're doing the hot highlights. So this one is, well, I guess you can't really tell on Burbit much. No, you can still look at it. If I look at it, do this. Oopsie. Okay. And then on this side, yeah, you could tell a little bit. Like I said, it's not like super strong, but you could still look at it and you'd be like, oh, okay, he has like a little highlight. It's just like a little highlight. I'm not even giving much to it. I just like this. I've always liked that effect. Like it's like a little tiny, almost like a rim light, but not really. Because I do like adding rim light, but usually my rim lights are different colors. I'll usually do like a fun color or something. Someone the other day was like, oh, that's so weird. You use, I think what was I using? Like a green? I was using green for a rim light. And someone was like, oh, that's really interesting. And I was like, right? I like it. It's like a unique look to it. There we go. Look at that. And then this bread will also have that. No. When I was like, no, I don't like that. It was like I did give like a weird look to it. I could do like a hyper thin. There we go. Hyper thin. I'll fix that later. Right? I'll fix it in post. No, joking. Just like I'll fix it in a moment. And where else? Oh, this one. I want to do a little line there. I feel like that was okay. And then let's do, I guess around the face area. Right? There we go. Look at that. Little like a thin little white line there. And then of course we're gonna need some on the teeth in a moment. Let's do, yeah, okay. Then the teeth. Yeah, look at that. Okay. I'll fix this one. Hold it. There we go. Okay. Ooh, I like the direction we got with this one, right? Okay, let me look at, I just want to look at where I could add some unique highlights. Okay, let's do, I guess do like one right here. No, I think that one's like not very nice. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, eh. Oh, that one's not too bad. I kind of like that highlight that we gave it. This one I'm not sold on. I'm gonna fix that one. Yeah, okay. Like, he's looking all right. I'm just getting like little highlights, like little glows, you know? Let's do one on the top. I feel like he would have one on the top. Oh yeah, that one's, oh, I really like that one on the wing. This is funny. I'm like saying I like that one, but you can't, I'm not even like pointing at the right thing on the screen. One on the ear. Let's do like a chunky one there. Yeah, okay. And then let's go with, yeah, on the paw I think is okay. Like I'm wanting the wrist area. I gave it a little one. They're like these little globs of light almost, because like it is sticky and shiny. I don't think I've gotten like the image of sticky though, but it's okay. I'm not gonna stress about that. Yeah, I'm gonna blend some of these in, like the ones on the bread. I want to blend those a little bit because I don't want them to be super harsh. It is like obviously it is like a highlight, but it doesn't need to be like super harsh on the bread. On the jam, definitely. I want it to be very shiny. But the bread, not so much. Yeah, okay, let's do, I'm gonna add another highlight, just like around here on the nose area, and then I'm gonna blend out. There we go. And then, do I want another one? I'm like looking at it. I might. Let's do one around here, just because this is like a spot where it creases, but we're just gonna do this. Like it's not like a heavy one. You saw I put it on these lines. I gave a little tiny highlight to it. I think we've gotten it, right? I'm looking at it. He's not bad looking. Yeah, I think. Oh, you know what we're missing? We are missing. Let's add a low light to this, to the eyes. I'm like looking at the eyes. I was like, there's something missing to these eyes. So let's add a little bit of blur. There we go. I think. And then let's add there. Those like, well, not blend it, but like smudge it. No, maybe not. Should I smudge it? I feel like it looks angry now. I don't like that. What if I do that? Does that look okay? No, I'm not happy with that either. If I do this, oh, that one's okay. I kind of like that. I gave it like a unique, not a unique, but I gave it like a little. What about this smile thing? Oh, that one's okay too. I like that, which I gave it like a little more like a crease to the bread. Yeah, I think this is the direction we're going with this. Not done, of course. We're gonna add another layer, believe it or not. I'm gonna do like a, what's it called? A gradient layer. That's what we're gonna do. But I wanna make it a warm color. Thinking, what do you guys think? Like maybe like an orangey? Yeah. Or let's go like a yellow orange. Yeah, let's do a yellow orange, like a, no, not like a more like a mid orange. Yeah, do a mid orange. No, let's blend it around here. Yes, okay. And then you're like, what did you do? Hold up, you're gonna see. And then let's do an overlay. Hold up, I'm just gonna like reduce it a little bit. I was just trying to make it a little warmer. Do I want an overlay or a multiply? Like looking, what do you guys think it looks better? The overlay or a multiply? So the overlay was the other one. This is the overlay. Overlay looks a little brighter, where the multiply looks a little darker. So I think let's just add a little bit, just like maybe like a 25. Give it 25 of the multiply. Or I'll do one more check. Overlay does look really nice. It looks very warm. I think we're gonna stick with the overlay. Oh wait, I am crazy. I keep forgetting. Let's do, oh, this is the color. You're gonna like this. Or like, I like it. I don't know if everyone else is gonna like it. So sometimes I will do this on some pieces. Almost all the pieces, to be honest. Oh, maybe it doesn't work with this one. Oh, let's go with the cyan. That's the color. So I'll add like a kind of like a crazy color, or like a unique, or not a crazy color, but like a color that doesn't really go with it. And I'll give these like little tiny highlights. Like there's like this color, like a non color like that goes with it. See? So I'm getting like this little tiny glow to it. Let's do it over here too. Yeah, okay. And it's really interesting with the jelly, to be honest, because the jelly is like translucent, so it's giving this like unique color to it, you know. So let's keep doing that. When I do a little bit over here, oh yeah, that looks, I like that. That's so like, I always like this look. I know some people say, oh, that's so weird that you do this. Hey, welcome back, Raven. Yeah, right now we are almost done. I feel we're almost done. We're getting towards the end of this. To this piece, I'm just giving it like this like rim light. I always like doing like this rim light that's like unearthly colors. You know, like this one is, I'm doing like a cyan for the rim light right now, just because it works so well with the red. Nope, no, I don't like. Let's go back a little bit. There we go. No, I don't like that one either. I know, it's funny. Best. Oh no, I was about to read the bot. No, ignore the bot. But how was your game? Did it go well? Did you win? Yeah, I know, Stella. It was a bot. I was about to read it. I was like, wait, hold up. I don't read bot. Thinking about it, did the chat get fixed? Because I had to remake the chat. Like the chat box. It looks really good. Oh, thank you so much, Raven. Oh, let me move the hand out of the way. There we go. I'm not done with it, but I want to check on the chat. The actual chat part, like the chat box. Because someone broke it. Not to be mean, but someone broke it. It is a little off. It's still off. It looks like, because what was it? It's very behind, like very, very, very behind. It says you're back when Raven got back, so it's still it's still busted. It's still 1, 2, 3 behind. Okay. Oh, I don't know how to fix it other than I mean I had to remake it because someone was doing like this like thing where they mess with it. They added like all these like broken letters, so I ended up breaking the chat. I'll have to see again how to fix it. I thought it fixed. I was hoping it got fixed. And add just a little bit of the glow on the nose. Oh, too much. There we go, I think. And then let's blend that tiny bit. Oh no, wrong blend. I wanted this one. There we go. And then like I'm gonna start blending it a little bit, just so it's not like super duper harsh. It looks realistic. Ah, thank you. Oh, it's not like, I'm not like really going super realistic, but I am going for like, I feel like it's a good piece. I'm spending time on it. I'll probably, I don't know where I'd put it. It's funny because originally I was gonna make this like a sticker. It was gonna be a sticker for like Discord or something. But then I ended up going a little too in depth with it. You know? Because I was like the idea, I was like, oh, I'll work on like a sticker or something for the game. Just like because like I wanted to chat with you guys about my game and whatnot. And then it kept like adding to it. Wasn't my intention, I swear. Let's add over here too. Yeah, I like that one. Around here. Okay. And then, oh, and then I forgot, Furbit. The lion is cute. Oh, thank you. I love that. I'm glad that you like him. Hope people like him when he's actually in the game, like the 3D version. This one has, Furbit has a 3D version, but the lion still does not. I've not made the 3D version for Pastry. Some of them have 3D versions, like a few characters do already. Sunny has one, but I want to update her just because the one I made was like, it was like the first thing I made, and she does not look the same anymore. Let's do that. And then I'll clean it up in a moment. You'll see, or yeah, you'll see. I'll clean it up. I'm the only one in the live. No, I think there's a few people lurking. Like Stella has mentioned some things a few times. She tends to draw when I'm also drawing. Like she posts things in like the Discord and stuff. Nova was, I think, lurks as well. And I have a few friends that usually watch the stream later in the day. And like, actually, I'm surprised. Usually there's one guy who's always in here. Mr. Ghost is almost always in here. But he is not in here today. I'm assuming he's probably like at school or something. Or working on like a school project. I get lurkers though. So yes, currently you're the most active one by far. Okay, and I think we're almost done. I think we just need to add like a shadow to this guy, right? Yeah, I think so. And then we'll be done with this piece. We're probably, I'd say almost an hour, so that's okay. I'm okay with, I was about to say, I was like, oh no, am I gonna finish too early? No, we're not too early. About an hour is perfect. And then let's do shadow. And thinking about it, man, I feel like the shadows would be crazy with the jello, huh? It's fine. I'm not going to stress about it too much. It is a fantasy creature. I'm not trying to make it like super hyper realistic or anything like that. Let's make this a little bigger, easier for me. And then we're going to reduce the opacity. Actually, maybe not. Might not even have to reduce the opacity too much. Right? What do you think? I think, at least me looking at it, it's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna move it so it's more centered, I guess, for you. Right about here, I feel. Yeah, okay. What do you think? Oh, I guess like, here, let me. Yeah, I think that's okay. It looks really cool. Aw, thank you so much, Raven. I will probably post this in my Discord and probably on Instagram later too, and the website. I have a website too. I don't know if you saw that. I think I shared it earlier, but if not, it's delirium.plus. It is not a .com, it's a .plus. But I have a Discord if you're not in it. I don't think you are, since you just joined. Discord. There it is, a Discord command. If you'd like to join, you don't have to, but I do like seeing other people's art, and I like people seeing their passions and whatnot. And I was actually thinking about doing an event, you know, for like it'd be like the first event, and I'm thinking like the end of the month, I would choose a winner or something, and then send them like some of my merch, you know, like I have like keychains and stickers. I'll probably send them like a keychain and like a few stickers. I think that would be the best. Yeah. So like I said, if you want to join, that would be nice. I would love to see your art or whatever other passions you have. I was thinking about maybe also adding other ones like music, games, all that other stuff. I forgot the name, but the furry is also cute. Furbit. The little one is called Furbit. The big one is Pastry Leon. But like believe it or not, they are actually based on Caribbean mythology. They have like I said, they're based on different stories. Like obviously loosely based. I had like liberties. I changed them to the Cuban culture or like little tidbits. But either way, thank you so much for hanging out with me, Raven. I think I'm going to be wrapping it up. So yes, thank you so much, Raven, for hanging out. Stella, you were here for a while. I don't know if you might be lurking. Nova, you were also in here earlier. And who else? Banana Bro, you were also in here a while. I don't know if you are lurking or if you just like left. It's okay too. I don't mind. But either way, everyone who watches this later, I have a few friends that watch it later. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and thank you so much. I will see you all tomorrow. I mean, like hopefully. But yes, please like, share the stream, do all that good stuff. Goodbye.